There are plenty of reasons to visit Chiapas, Mexico. You can do it for the coffee, to explore the natural wonders, get to know the culture, but maybe one of the most important ones is to experience the magic of San Cristobal de las Casas.
Welcome to Mexico. Welcome to Chiapas. Welcome to San Cristobal de las Casas.
Hi, I'm Carlos, your guide for today. Our tour begins at the bus station ADO in Tuxtla Gutiérrez, the Chiapas capital, which is about a 1-hour drive from San Cristobal de las Casas. The bus ticket, depending on the bus line you choose, can go between 60 and 80 pesos. There are urban units that you can catch at the city's downtown that can take you there for 70 pesos. But for your own safety and comfort, I'll advise you to go with the bus option. If you are arriving Chiapas by the airport, let me tell you that there are shuttles that can take you to San Cristobal for about 292 pesos. Keep in mind that you can look up the schedule and rates at the ADO official website. Myself, I choose to go with ADO GL. It's like their executive option, and for only a 20 pesos difference, I decide to treat myself. They gave me a complimentary beverage and even earpods for the ride. The bus also has AC, restrooms, Wi-Fi connection, a footrest, and it also has a USB port so you can charge your devices. It's time to hop on the bus, take our seats, and start our journey. While we get to San Cristobal de las Casas, I would like to make the most out of our time in the bus and take the chance to tell you about some of the things you have to know to be ready for this adventure. The weather is usually between 10 and 25 degrees most of the year, so bring appropriate clothing. If you wish to get there driving your own car, the toll fee to use the highway is 100 pesos. San Cristobal de las Casas is definitely the traveler's capital of the state by far. It's not only visit for people in Mexico, but also for people from all around the world every single day. If you are planning to visit Chiapas, I encourage you to use San Cristobal de las Casas as your base camp location because it's right in the middle of the main touristic spots of the state. Once that we have arrived to the city, the very first thing will be to get some breakfast. For that, we'll be heading to the historic downtown, or in Spanish, Centro Histórico, which, by the way, it's only at a 5-minute walk distance from the bus station. I'll be taking you to a place where I had the best chilaquiles in my entire
Voy a llevarlos a un lugar que para mí vende uno de los mejores chilaquiles que he probado en mi vida. Para eso vamos a dirigirnos a la avenida Diego Duguelay entre la calle María Adelina Flores y Real de Guadalupe, al restaurante Las Chabelas, un lugar delicioso y con un excelente servicio. El desayuno incluye pan tostado, fruta, café y jugo, pero lo más exquisito que tienen aquí es su mermelada casera. Siempre que vengo a San Cristóbal tengo que venir especialmente por ella. De verdad es algo que se disfruta hasta el último bocado.
But the real star of the show couldn't be anything else but these beautiful chilaquiles. The chilaquiles is one of the most iconic dishes of Mexico, and also one of the most popular ones when it comes to breakfast options. Everyone has their own version on how to make this dish in Mexico, but the ingredients that are always present are tortilla chips, salsa, either green or red, queso fresco, and sour cream. But as you can see, these are next level chilaquiles. If you need any proof, just take a look at my plate.
Now with a full tummy, we're going to head down to Mercado de los Dulces Regionales, where we are going to have the chance to get to know some of the local candy that we can find here in San Cristobal de las Casas. Let's go!
Before we go for the dessert, I think we can do better going for a little walk and get to know some of the amazing architectural pieces of the city. Beyond any doubts, some of the things that make San Cristobal so special is the colonial architecture and their beautiful churches. In the Centro Histórico's heart, you'll find the San Nicolás de Tolentino Church, a rustic structure made of adobe in the 17th century. It's the most antique monument without afterward alterations in the city. Head to the alley or andador at Avenida 20 de Noviembre. To keep going with our tour, here you'll have the opportunity to do your pick and choose when it comes to souvenirs and crafts from San Cristobal. There are plenty of options to choose from, so you can take what you like the most with you. At the end of the road, we have the Mercado de la Caridad, or Market of Charity, full with stand of craftsmen offering their products to the public. Nonetheless, what we are here for is to see the Santo Domingo Temple. The temple is considered as one of the most exquisite expressions from the Baroque architecture in Chiapas. One thing that really stands out is the face of the structure, made of mortar from where its particular reddish color comes from. Covered from top to bottom with both architecture and sculptural elements that, along with its iconography, tells us the story of the Santo Domingo order.
We are having a very good time visiting San Cristobal de las Casas. Right now we are at the ex-convent Santo Domingo. We're about to begin the Textile Museum tour, where we are going to find true pieces of art that have been crafted in the form of regional clothing by indigenous people of the state as a form to preserve their culture.
Chiapas textiles are known for their bright colors as well for their nature and geometry-inspired patterns. Having the chance to look these dresses from up close, there is no denying that we are in front of real pieces of art. In Chiapas, there is an extensive indigenous population, especially in the area where San Cristobal is located, known as Los Altos de Chiapas, each community with their own practices and traditions. It's not uncommon to see them using outfits like the ones exhibited here today. To walk down the andadores of the Centro Histórico, it's the very best way to get to know this beautiful city, full with people visiting from all around the world, merchants and craftsmen that make their cobble streets come to life. As promised, we are heading now to the Mercado de los Dulces, or sweets markets, where besides the regional treats, you also have the chance to get clothing, jewelry, and crafts from the state. But we are not here for the souvenirs, are we? We are here for the dessert. And the one thing that we have is options. Literally a mountain of sweets waiting to be discovered. The hardest thing for sure was to choose what we would take with us to try with you.
And well, after we are done with the shopping in the candy market, there is still some time left until our check-in into our Airbnb. So we are going to kill some time doing the tasting of these local candies and see how are they. Honestly, I haven't only tried one of them so far, at least that I can remember. So this is called gaznate. It's a very typical candy here in our desert. I don't know if we should call it dessert or dessert or a candy. I have tried it before. It's very good, so no surprises. Would you like to do the honors? It's like filled with cream, but it's not cream. It's made of egg. It's tasty. Let's move on to the second one. This is a milk candy. It's called this one. I haven't tried it before. It tastes like something that we call here cajeta. What else do you have there? Ooh, this one looks very delicious. It's called mazapan peanut mazapan. I know this one, but it's like an industrial version. Maybe you have seen it, La Rosa. It's very tasty. It's very sweet. It tastes like peanut and sugar and dough, but it's good. I like it. We're going to move on to the very last one. This one was ¿qué? Guayaba.
Es un rollito de guayaba.
Guayaba roll. Guayaba is a fruit. This one I haven't tried before either. I don't have very high expectations, to be honest.
Dulce nomás. Pero está rico.
It's good. I changed my mind. It's tasty. It reminds me something like they do here in Mexico a candy called it's made of sweet potato, but it's mainly in Puebla. Actually, they were selling it here too. That's the taste that I get from it, but I like it. That's it.
Yeah.
Eso es todo. Yo quería probar más. I wanted to try a couple more, but I think that's it for now. We're going to kill some more time, and we're going to head to our Airbnb because I need to rest some. And then later today, we're going to continue with our tour in San Cristobal de las Casas.
Even though San Cristobal de las Casas is a small city, you can find many options where to stay overnight, such as hotels, hostels, and of course Airbnb, where I found a room for 500 pesos. After taking a nice hot shower and having some rest, we are ready to keep exploring the city. We'll go to the Andador Miguel Hidalgo, and sooner than later we found an artisanal expo. Here I found one of my favorite beverage, Posh, an alcoholic drink made mainly of corn, sugarcane, and wheat. And it's often mixed with different additional elements. As a result, we get a wide range of flavors to enjoy, such as pistachio, peanuts, coffee, piña colada, or eggnog. I couldn't miss the chance to taste as many as I could before start getting busy. But not everything in San Cristobal is about partying. It's also about enjoying the local products, like the jewelry, coffee, cocoa, and never mind, the wedding reception is here. It's tradition that couples who get married here walk the city streets, usually along with live music and characters that light up the party along the way, such as the famous Para Chicos, which full story I'll tell you about in another video. For now, I'll limit to say that they are an icon of Chiapas culture and a certainty for joy and fun times. Over here, they sure like to do things the big way, no doubts. And of course, congrats to the newlyweds. At the end of the road, we'll get to the cultural center of Carmen, where a city cultural festival is taking place with music, astronomy, architecture, and history of San Cristobal. After so much walking, it was time to look for something to eat, and for that, we'll switch over to another andador, the Andador Real de Guadalupe. Here you'll find La Casa Bajo, a very famous craft store known for its decoration style so representative of San Cristobal, an unskippable stop for both first-time visitors and veterans. Each time I come around, I'm surprised of all the things you can find here. Since this is a city visited by people all around the world, you can find an authentic UN assembly when it comes to food. There is Spain cooking, French pastry, Italian food, truly Japanese dishes, Argentina restaurants, Korean food, and of course, Mexican cuisine. Today, the chosen one is the Pachamama restaurant, where for 50 pesos I got a slice of pizza and a beer to work up my appetite. I ordered a cheddar burger for 160 pesos that came with fries. Take a good look at it and I dare you to tell me it doesn't look tasty. My girlfriend ordered a churrasco. It's a beef steak with fries and a delicious salad as side dishes. Part of the appealing of visiting new places, and I think you won't say otherwise, is the food. And I swear to you that here you'll find some of the best there is.
And well, after a very heavy meal, trust me, we couldn't even keep showing you the food because it was very delicious. We couldn't stop eating it. But anyway, we were so full that we had to come back to the andadores. So we're going to take a look, we're going to do some walking and maybe rest some from all that food.
Before going back to my room, I wanted to make the most out of the city's festival and enjoy an outdoor concert. San Cristobal de las Casas has countless cultural events around the year. It's always a good idea to do some digging on the schedule of activities to make sure you don't miss any chances that can do your visit even better.
Gracias.
Well, that's it for tonight. That's how we end our tour for today in San Cristobal de las Casas. We're going to have some rest because tomorrow I will show you the San Cristobal. It's not only delicious food, art, and also culture, but also nature. Until tomorrow, good night.
Today will be our last day enjoying this city. We'll be leaving our room, but before I tell you the plan for today, let's go and grab a cup of authentic Chiapas coffee to start with the right food. For that, we'll visit Cacao Nativa, a coffee shop with origins in Chiapas with the mission of putting up high local products such as chocolate, coffee, and of course, cocoa. My girlfriend ordered a hot chocolate for 60 pesos, and I got myself a cup of coffee from Los Altos de Chiapas for 34. Now that we are wide awake, we'll start our journey to get to Ecotouristic Park Grutas de Rancho Nuevo, about 20 minutes away from San Cristobal de las Casas, a place where there is several things for you to do. Includes contact with the nature, like grilling, ziplining, horse ride, taste local food, among others. Save yourself from having to take all your belongings with you and go to one of the luggage stores places near the bus station. That for about 30 pesos they can storage your stuff so you can have a lighter load for yourself. If you want to get to Rancho Nuevo, you can hire a taxi driver that can take you all the way there for 160 pesos, or you can also take a local service transport that for 35 pesos per person will drop you off at the park entrance. It's not the comfiest thing, but you'll save some money. The admission is 20 pesos per person. Of course, you have the option to bring your own vehicle. Now it's time to grab some breakfast. You are free to bring your own food to the park, but they also have a food section area where you can get local dishes, and some of them they even take payments through a wire transfer. We ordered a quesadilla with beef and a mixed guarache. We choose this spot because they have handmade blue corn tortillas. And trust me, you don't find these everywhere. And the flavors won't let you down for sure. Inside the park, there are plenty of things to do. There is zip lining, so you can see the park from above for 100 pesos. There is also a crafts area so you can get clothing, accessories, traditional toys, and all kinds of souvenirs. In the other hand, if your thing are plants, there is a greenhouse with many specimens of local plants. We visit the deer habitat as well, where you can take a closer look to them. Rancho Nuevo even has cabins for rent to spend the night in the woods. There is a giant slide for children to stay busy the whole day. There is a guided tour to explore the park gates. But if you'd rather to do a lap around the park, there are horse rides that can go from 70 to 150 pesos depending on how big you want the lap to be. They even have ponies for the little ones. After so much walking, we needed to get some fuel, so we went for an elote asado for 30 pesos and some platanitos fritos for 40 pesos. Now the only thing left is to choose an ideal stop to rest and let yourself be drawn by the park vibes that invite you to take a nap before we have to hit back the road. To get back to San Cristobal, you can walk back to the highway and wait for transport, or there are also taxis inside the park that can bring you back. Once again back in the city, we just needed to grab our things and head to the bus station to catch the ride back home. I promise we'll come back to San Cristobal because for sure there wasn't enough time to experience this city at its fullest. Besides, I still need to show you why it's the perfect place to use as your base camp when you visit Chiapas, since it's so close to several waterfalls, archaeological sites, among many other nature attractions. If you like this tour and you would like to get the complete itinerary for the places we visit with locations, prices, and my best tips, go to my Instagram page. The link can be found in the description of the video. And send me a DM with the word San Cris to share it with you, and you get to live this experience the best way possible. Once again, my name is Carlos. It was my pleasure to be your guide for today. Don't forget to take your belongings with you, deposit your life in the right place, subscribe to the channel, and to activate the notifications. Follow me on my social networks. You can find me as Guide Carlos MX everywhere. I thank you for staying at the end of the video, and I'll keep working to show you more wonderful places and the best way to visit them in this beautiful state of Chiapas. For now, I'll say goodbye, but I'll be back soon with a new video and of course a new adventure. Until the next time!